Hello, Gemini. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your August 2025 mini tarot reading. And no, I did not forget you for July. I'm sorry. I was on an extended vacation. I went to the Mediterranean for a couple of weeks and I had some serious R&R. But I'm back and I feel fantastic, so thanks for your patience. Also, if you want to stick around until the end, we are going to do the love and money pull if you'd like. But let's see what is coming up for you, Gemini, for the month of August 2025. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Here we go. Gemini, August 2025. Oop. Five of Swords, or excuse me, five of Wands. I have the Magician. Oh, I have the Sun card. Yes, yes, yes. I have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So I like to at least let you know what those are, but I hear is how I read. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like all the chaos that's gone around you, the busyness, you hear there, running around like a dog chasing his tail. That's okay, because it says a lot of people you helped, really you were what they manifested, or not what, who. It says the Magician, you really helped a lot of people this month, and you know what? I really feel like it's time for you to get some help. But being the Gemini you are, you may not be able to ask for it. But I do feel like the Sun card is yours, and it says all the 5, 6 of Pentacles, alms dispense with justice, means that the money's going to flow good for you this month. I also feel like you're going to quickly have some ideas, whether it be to start a business or do something. Follow that if you can. I'm not saying if it says run out and buy a bank that you should run out and buy a bank, but at least anything that you get an inkling or feel, do some homework, do the research, get ready for it, because it seems like there's change coming for you. For some things, that's not for everybody. Everyone's not going to quit their job and get a new one. But those of you specifically that have been thinking about starting a business, check into it. It might be your month to, get your list started of everything you need. But it says here too, you have a lot of wants, wishes, and daydreams, and that's fantastic. And it says, again, it's kind of like a repeat. Those of you that are looking to start a business, change your job, go back to school, something like that, it says, if you need a lawyer, get a lawyer. If you need a counselor, get a counselor. If you need a doctor, get a doctor. But it just seems like you're going to be making some plans of your wants and wishes. And it says, don't put your wants and wishes away. If you can work on them today a little bit or this month a little bit, I think you're going to be quite happy with how it is. Even though I feel like the artist within you, if you're an artist, get busy, get your paints back out, do those things that you want to do. That feeling of being alone because you've been doing so much for others, take a break. Actually, I just feel like there's been like hurry, work last month. And it says this is a month where you may really want to just let things fall into place a little bit. And it says, change, definite change is on the way. Also, if you're angry with somebody, I don't know if you had a disagreement or you don't agree with them, step back, because we can't make someone be something they don't want to. Again, I said this just a few minutes ago. We can only change ourselves. And it says, don't forget who you are. You so many things you are good at, but the best course of action right now is to be good to yourself. If you need rest, get rest. If you need take a break from work, take a break. If you need to go on vacation, do that. And it says it'll pay you back in spades. It'll be so much, how do I say, when you put all that energy that you've put out for everybody else, even half of it back into yourself, you're going to feel really good and feel like, yes, this is how things are supposed to be. The 9 of Cups would be yours, meaning wishes granted. And also I'm hearing with the 4 of Cups is listen to yourself. Stop putting things off for yourself that you've wanted to do. Your intuition is so sharp, going to be so sharp this month, that is also going to help guide you to that Ace of Swords, things that fall into place, things that you set up and follow through with. And it says, the things you're worried about, sadness from the past, we can't change the past. We can only change today, and we can only change ourselves. God, I've said that so many times today. It must be a big message for all of us. And it says preparedness in reverse. If things haven't gone well in your own life or your own relationship or business, stop and say, okay, how did I get here? How did this happen? And, just sit and look at it. Don't just stuff it down and think it's going to go away, because it's not your job to fix everything, but you might just want to see a little change of your course of action could change everything for you. And it says here, you've been waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for some money. The money for you seems to be right there. It seems like your finances are going to be really improved this month, or flow better, or have more of it. I don't know exactly how to put that into words, but it says if you're waiting to sign a contract, whether that be with, to buy a house, start a business, sell something, this is a good month for you, it looks like, to make the plans. Just don't do it haphazardly. Make sure you have all the information you need. If you need a lawyer, get a lawyer. If you need some kind of counsel, get that. Choices you make this month. You could even become an apprentice. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to change jobs. Whatever it is, it's really possible to do that. Those of you that are thinking of moving, maybe you're thinking of moving across the street or across the country or into another country. It says, just make a plan. This could be a real good time for you to do that. Especially if it's like a transfer from work. It's a little scary to, pick up and buy a house all the way across the country. But, if that's what you want to do, just do your homework. And I think you won't be disappointed. Put your worries to rest. That's easier said than done, I know. But whatever we focus on, that's what's going to come. We focus on the worry and the things that, didn't go right. We're going to still bring more of that. I'm not going to say just because we picture, sunshine and unicorns are going to happen. But if we know that's what we want and we accept that, if we can conceive it and believe it, there's no reason why you can't achieve it. So with that said, let's go on to love and money. I so appreciate you dropping by, and we'll see if we can't get this back on schedule for everybody. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, yep, come on, cards. Help me out. We're going to do the love and money pull for August. Whoop. Let's see here. Okay. What is coming up in the love department for August? Let's take a look here. Whoop. Start with love. I love the love department. Let's see what is coming up for you in the love department. Oh, we got the High Priestess. Means something could be already in the works for that. Let's see here. As I was shuffling, though, I heard if you had a disagreement with your partner, they hurt you. That's big. Oh my gosh, and there's the disappointment card, the argument card. In the love area, it says be open to hear. And it says, don't punish your partner or let them punish you for things that were said, and explain I think you get this, you can't change yesterday. You can only change today, and you can only change yourself. God, that's been so big this already today. And it says, don't let something from the past ruin your day. In the love area, those of you that are in a relationship, if you had a disagreement, talk about it. Could change everything. Those of you that are single, be open to meeting somebody new. And I almost feel like someone's going to introduce some of you to someone. And if that works, great. If it doesn't, excuse me, that's okay too. So let me get a drink of water here. Let's do the financial. What is coming up finances this August, this month for you? Sorry. Let's see. We have the Hermit. We have the Lover's card. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I almost feel like you have an idea or something you should do. And those of you that are in a relationship, if this is your home or you're with somebody and your money is together, you guys need to make a plan. A hard part might be for some of you is having a plan. And if you can't make one yourself, get an advisor, have someone help you, or someone that's successful. Maybe you could talk to them and see what you need to do. But by making a plan with your finances and then sticking to it brings money. So with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thank you so much, Gemini, for dropping in, and I'll see you again next month.